The story of Tony Fernandes, the man who built AirAsia with just one ringgit and a dream. Tony Fernandes is one of Asia's greatest entrepreneurial success stories. But before he was a billionaire CEO, he was just a young man with huge dreams and almost no support. Work hard. Tony grew up in Kuala Lumpur, raised by a single mother who ran a small business. They didn't have much, but she taught him early. If you want something, go get it yourself. He worked through school, became an accountant, and later worked for Warner Music in Malaysia. He loved music, but he wanted something bigger, something that could change lives. He dreamed of building a low-cost airline so every Asian, even a student or a farmer, could afford to fly. But he had zero aviation experience.
People laughed. He worked anyway.
Dress good. Even when Tony had nothing, he always presented himself well. He believed that dressing neat made people take him seriously, even when he was pitching ideas no one believed in. Later, as the CEO of AirAsia, he became famous for wearing a simple red cap and t-shirt, not fancy brands, just clean and confident. It became his identity. Presentable, relatable, and real. Eat well. When he was building AirAsia, Tony often worked 18 hours a day. The stress was enormous, debts, doubts, and constant criticism. But he always made time to eat properly. He believed, a sick body builds a sick business. He needed energy for the mountains he was climbing.
Talk less.
Tony didn't brag about his plans. He didn't shout to the world that he would build Asia's largest budget airline. He quietly learned. He observed how airlines worked. He studied routes, operations, fuel costs. He listened more than he spoke. While others talked, Tony planned. Stay humble. When Tony finally acquired AirAsia in 2001, the company was failing. It had only 2 old planes. It was $40 million in debt. But Tony didn't walk in like a boss. He rolled up his sleeves and worked beside the staff. He helped carry luggage. He cleaned airplanes. He talked to passengers himself. His message was simple. No one is too big for the small jobs. Even after AirAsia became a giant, he stayed so humble that employees felt they were working with him, not for him.
Avoid drama.
Big industries are full of politics, jealousy, and attacks. Competitors tried to shut him down. Some people called him crazy. Others said a Malaysian could never compete with major airlines. Tony ignored all of it. He fought with strategy, not noise. He focused on passengers, not egos. He cared about service, not headlines. Drama wastes time. Dreams need time. Chase goals. Tony's goal was clear. Make flying affordable for everyone. Connect small towns to big opportunities. Open the skies for Asia's lower and middle class. He kept chasing it day after day. Today, AirAsia has flown hundreds of millions of passengers across Asia. It became one of the most successful low-cost airlines in the world. And it all began from a failing company that Tony bought for 1 ringgit. Tony Fernandes' journey shows that hard work changes your circumstances. Humility attracts people who want to help. Discipline builds momentum. Quiet focus beats loud ambition. Avoiding drama protects your energy. Dressing well boosts confidence. Clear goals create a clear life.